Just give me a moment to get everything else connected and going. Hold on. Okay, now, to give some explanation to why I'm doing this. Okay, first, I know my community post came off a bit more extreme than I meant it. It's more of a case where finding out that it wasn't that much going on took the wind out of my sail, continuing on for the moment. I will be going back to Alan Wake 2, but I'm more in the mood for some holiday stuff right now. So I will be getting back to, I want to make it clear, I will be getting back to Alan Wake 2, the final draft mode, but after I do a little bit of the holiday games. Figured I'd be doing some of these, and then I'll get back to Alan Wake, because, like I said, just finding out it's not that much to getting through took the wind out of my sails of wanting to get to it ASAP. So, yeah. Let's see Cthulhu Saves Christmas, shall we? Just a moment. And yes, I'm using a controller. Twas the night before Christmas, when all through in Riley, not a creature was fighting, no one in a fray. No stockings were hung by the chimney care. They have all been naughty, so no Saint Nicholas there. Cthulhu was nestled all snug and non-Herculean space, with vision of destruction lighting up his cold face. When out on the altar, though, there arose such a clatter that Cthulhu toppled out of his bed to see what was the matter. There shall be no more poetry in my game, narrator. I promise nothing. But what's this? A present? From Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I haven't been anything but good this year. And yet, it was a present, and it did have a tag indicating that it was from Santa. Cthulhu opened the present. Yarr! What foul sorcery is this? A dark mist envelops Cthulhu, stripping his powers away from him. Not my powers! That's one of my favorite things! Without my powers, how am I supposed to destroy the world? No, this shall not stand. I shall have my revenge. I will not relent until the blood of Santa adorns my blade. Excuse me, but I do believe this is a family-friendly game. Do I look family-friendly to you? Plus, the game is literally called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. And save it I shall! Santa's lost his marbles! He must be stopped! To the surface world, my quest for vengeance begins! On the beachy shore, bordered by the cliff of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. A tutorial battle approaches. Basic Tutorial 1. Recharge, items, hyper. Most characters' ability can be used once, and then they're disabled. Use the defend command like rest to recharge your character's abilities. Items are shared by the party. They are recharged at the start of battle, but cannot be recharged mid-battle. Characters gain a hyper point for each turn. When a character reaches their maximum hyper, they go into hyper mode. In hyper mode, abilities are enhanced. They may deal more damage, have more targets, or other bonuses. Plan ahead and make sure you have a powerful ability ready to take advantage of hyper mode. Got him! Victory! All enemies defeated! Thank you. Oh, my gingerbread, you're Cthulhu, right? Just look at me. These tentacles and wings don't lie. I know granting boons is not in your nature, but I'm sure you will make an exception for me. I need your help. Hard pass. And don't get your tinsel on a twist. I just need a teensy tiny favor, and I'll be sure to make it worth your while. I doubt that. But continue. I am the Snow Maiden, Crystal Claw, defender of the Winter Highlands and spreader of holiday joy. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus. You're kidding, right? Have you seen the title of this video game? She's not kidding. The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. So pay the ransom fee and be done. They don't want money. They want Santa out of the way so they can take over the holiday for themselves. They have been sending anti-presents, packages that, when opened, give the recipients the opposite of what they most desire. That must be why I felt my power draining. If they were powerful enough to kidnap Santa, they must be packing some serious firepower. And since your name is literally in the title, you have to be super strong, right? True. I am indeed mighty even when operating at less than optimal level. If you help me rescue Santa, I guarantee that you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. No more call. Actual presents. Hey, Ingrid. And if I were to wish for the power to destroy the world, I'll make sure it's granted. Really? That is going to give me the power to destroy the world? That feels off-brand. He might have reservations, but I'm sure when I explain to him what happens at the beginning of Cthulhu Saves the World, he'll be fine with it. You have a deal. I shall save Christmas, only to destroy it. Cthulhu and Crystal have joined forces. Basic Tutorial 2. Running, menu, save encounters. Yeah. Yep. Insanity abilities and unite move. Oh. Aha! Oh, yeah. Strong wind. This weapon for Crystal isn't actually that strong. Oh boy. Better than basic one. That was easy. So yeah, that's pretty much what the game's about. Well, but we got more coming forward. All enemies defeated. Got him! So yeah, they automatically level me up and everything. So yeah, trust me, this is gonna be just a silly, silly game. Better than nothing for Crystal. And again, they make these jokes. Yep. Sorry. If by shine you mean the Japanese word for to die, then you are correct. It's a JRPG. You have to admit some of the players are familiar with melodramatic Japanese battle cry. I don't have time to admit anything. Well, that's the point. With the big man out of the picture, I'm in charge. You talk big, but this early in the game, there's no way that you have the stats to back that up. Basic tutorial 4, ailments. See, we're not even out of the tutorial yet. I'm a tutorial boss? This can't be! Where was I? So, basically goes over the different ailments and everything. Blah, blah, blah. Are you done? So boring! I was just doing my job. Don't be sad, narrator. I'm sure with the power of the tutorial of ailments, we're sure to win this battle. Ho, ho, ho! Enough tutorializing! Let's fight! Yeah, he ain't gonna do good! All enemies defeated. I can't believe I lost to a tentacle man and Santa's little brat! We slayed you, and don't you forget it! Enough idle chit-chat. Tell us about the League of Christmas Evil. Oh, you are too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of Christmas Evil. Tell us which member has Santa Claus. Never! You're gonna have to interrogate them all yourself. There's no chance that the next League villain we fight and has the claws, is there? The player who spent good money on this game would be rather disappointed if that was the case. They probably got this game in one of those 10 million games for a penny bundles. Let them be disappointed. Since I've been defeated, I might as well give you a tip. You'll never rescue Santa unless you master the power of relationships. Don't you mean relationship? It's my game. It's from Riley and Relay, the terrible pun stay. Spend time with different people in town to improve your relationship and get cool stuff. I like this. I like cool stuff. Defeat the other Christmas League of Evil members, forge lasting relationship with others, and you may just rescue Santa. Whatever, you can't tell me what to do. If I rescue Santa, it'll be on my own terms. What's this feeling? Oh, I see. I'm being summoned away into a different RPG franchise. Hee-ho! Now that that's over with, let's head to Christmas Land. Welcome to Christmas Land, the Christmiest place on Earth! I can practically feel the goodwill towards men seeping into me. I'll get blitzing on finding our next Christmas League of Evil target, but it could take me a while. It'll take a week. It will always take a week. You hear that? You heard the narrator. That leaves you with plenty of free time to take in the sights and make friends. I will forge unbreakable relationship bonds with others, but only for my own dark purposes. And in doing so, you'll discover the love of Christmas was inside you all along. Or everyone else will go insane and their tormented spirits will make my tummy happy. Either way, it'll be fun. I booked you a room at one of the nicest places in town. Here, let me show you. Crystal takes Cthulhu to his hotel room. Not bad, minion. This room will suffice. Now, what should I do with the rest of my day? It's time to go to sleep, but it's not even noon yet. Doesn't matter, one activity a day. Them's the rules. You're not the boss of me. Cthulhu feels incredibly tired and decides to go to bed. Aw, he's so cute when he's sleeping. I wonder what would happen if I stick his hand in this bowl of water. It is now Christmas Eve, the 2nd. This feels wrong. Which one to do? Crazy game, ain't it? Just checking, yeah, good crazy. Definitely a good crazy. Cthulhu decided to spend some time with Crystal. So, what's fun to do in this joint? I have just the place in mind. Crystal leads Cthulhu to a large park. There is a large outdoor skates rink filled with happy skaters. There's also a massive Christmas tree that's so tall the top can barely be seen. I love it here. Being able to control ice with a wave of my hand makes it easy to do well at ice skating. But besides that, it's so peaceful here. Sometimes I like to find a beach to sit on and just gaze up, look at the star in the tree, and also look at the stars in the sky. Cthulhu, do you remember your first Christmas? I remember my first Christmas like it was yesterday. A particular eagle cultist had brought me my first Christmas present. It was his little sister, you see. Sure, she was sane at the time, but a few days of staring at me and reading the ancient text fixed that. Watching the drool spit out of the corners of her mouth really helped me understand the joy of the season. That's horrifying. That's not understanding the joy of the season at all. Maybe for you. For me, it did my cold heart good to see how far that poor wretch had fallen. I can see that I have a lot of work to do if I'm going to get you to understand the joy of Christmas. But I'm just the person for the job. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll make sure to have a strategy all planned out for maximum Christmas spirit. This is going to be so fun. I can hardly wait. On the way home, Cthulhu spots a dog chewing on a weird-looking stick. A short tussle later, the dog is being relieved of its chew toy. Cthulhu got a shield wand. This weapon for Crystal boosts her defense. It is now Christmas Eve the 3rd. Cthulhu decides to go to the mall. The mall proves to be quite busy, but Cthulhu fails to find any item that interests him enough to merit a purchase. Cthulhu sees an office door with a help wanted sign in and decides to go on in. I'll be straight with you. We're short on help, so I can't afford to be picky, and I feel like I should be picky with you. I completely understand. I need you to handle mall Santa duties today. Ask the kids what they want for Christmas. Say ho 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 a lot. You know the drill. Just tell them you got a cold if they ask you about your appearance. Cthulhu gets dressed in the mall Santa clothes. Surprisingly, they fit perfectly. A boy comes up and stands in front of Cthulhu. Ho ho ho! Oh boy, what would you like for Christmas? Don't worry about my looks. I have the flu. Now, wouldn't you like to sit on Santa's lap? Beat it, kid! The boy leaves. A girl approaches. Merry Finkin to you, little girl. What would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year? The light from the girl eye dim and she begins to drool. Cthulhu still got it! Many children later, the day comes to a close. I gotta love with you, man. You are the worst mall Santa I've ever set eyes on. Thank you. Hysterical calls from parents are up 15% from last year, and last year wasn't great. But who am I kidding? It's not like anybody else wanted a job. Here's your paycheck. Cthulhu got a fencing sword. The weapon for Cthulhu adds a disarm ailment to his slash ability. I doubt I'll get any better employees anytime soon, so come back anytime you want to make a few bucks. It is now Christmas Eve, the 4th. Cthulhu decided to go to the soup kitchen. Welcome, my brother, to our humble refuge to the downtrodden. Here, take the seat by the fire. Don't mind if I do. Let me pour you out a bowl of stew. Give it a try. I made it myself. Not bad. Has a little kick. Yes, this will do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to attend to the others. Take your time. I'll just help myself to another bowl. Cthulhu, what are you doing here? Just enjoying a comfy chair and good food at non-existent prices. What are you doing here? I'm helping the poor and the needy. That's what this place is for, not for moochers like you. I'm no moocher. I'm just eating food without paying for it. That's good business sense. That's the very different of moochery, you big moochy moocher. Oh, tread carefully. You wouldn't want to say anything you'll regret later. I know, just the solution here. You're going to pay back the establishment for the food you took. Fine. How much can one bowl of soup cost? $10? They don't need money. They need volunteers. You're gonna come back here tomorrow and help out. Cthulhu help out for free? That's ridiculous. Show up here again or else I'm crashing this game. You wouldn't dare. Oh, wouldn't I? I add one array out of bound errors and this whole video game will end. Saves deleted, game over. Fine, for the good of the player, I'll give in to your ridiculous demands. Cthulhu sees a pile of clothing next to a take me sign. Cthulhu got a fur tonic. This armor for Cthulhu defends against the cold. It is now Christmas Eve, the 5th. Cthulhu decided to go back to the soup kitchen. There you are. I had my doubts at first, but I knew you'd come through in the end. Blackmail does have that effect. It's not blackmail if it's for a good cause. Now let's get to serving some stew. Here's our first visitor. 1 scoop of soup for you, 1 scoop of soup for me, 1 for you, 2 for me. Hey, this is fun! That's not the way this works. No scoops for you until we're done. Can't charitably give on an empty stomach. There's not going to be any left for anyone else if you don't stop. Their fault for not coming sooner. Besides, we could just magic up some more stew. See? More stew! You can't possibly expect to serve this glopped and needy individuals. Is this even meat? It's practically meat. Besides, you said it yourself, these people are needy. They can't afford to be picky. That's not the point. This place gives out only the best. I'm afraid if we serve these people your stew, they'd pass out. It's proven to be non-lethal in 5 out of 9 clinical trials. If it's so safe, you eat it. No, I couldn't possibly. I'm trying to watch my figure. Just go home. I was a fool to think that you learned anything from this experience. I hope that's been a valuable lesson for you. Never teach me anything. I think I'll just take a little soup to go before I leave. Cthulhu got warm suit. This item regenerates HP. The first one, Cthulhu feels a pressure on his head, as if someone's trying to smother him with a pillow. This is in fact what is happening. Wakey, wakey! Get off of me! Wake up, Cthulhu. I found someone who knows where a League of Christmas Evil member is hiding. This is Baba Yaga. I'm Baba Yaga-chan. Pleased to meet you, boss. The League of Christmas Evil is in the last place you'd expect. Santa's very own toy workshop. When the cat's away, the mice will play. I only do chicken metaphors. When the chicken's away, the chicken will play. Makes sense. The chicken are on vacation, so they're having a good time and playing. Not particularly relevant, though. So, new girl with the chicken on your head. What's with the chicken on your head? I like chickens. That's it. I'm a trendsetter. Everyone will be wearing a chicken on their head next season. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Think I've heard of you. Oh, just want to be a lot older. I'm actually a 1,000-year-old witch. I just look like a kid. Seriously? No, that's nuts. Anyway, anyone who tells you that is covering for something. What you see is what you get. Indeed. Thanks for the lead. Let's go to Santa's workshop tomorrow. I'm coming with you. I hardly think we need to take some kid. And a chicken. Don't be dissing Cluck Cluck. Look, on our quest, we can handle things just fine by ourselves. And that's where you're wrong. Baba Yaga and Cluck Cluck have joined your party. I hate it when he does that. In combat, Baba can gain chicken powers. Use a chicken move will spend all chicken power in order to boost the ability's power. At 100% chicken power, a chicken moves are twice as effective. At 200%, 3 times as effective. Use the power of chicken wisely in order to save Christmas. If she wants to join us in our noble quest to rescue Santa, I say the more the merrier. I don't want to rescue Santa. He could stay out of the picture forever for all I care. Look at me, I'm Santa. I'm a big fat stupid head. What? Surely you don't mean that. Santa's been stiffing me on presents for years. I'm gonna find him and make him give me what's rightfully mine. With interest. I'll change my mind, Baba Yaga. Let's make the big man pay. You got it, boss. I feel I'm losing control of the narrative. Tell me about it. It is now Christmas Eve the 7th. Just a few days ago, this place was bustling with the happy sounds of elves hammering, sewing, and otherwise building toys. Unfortunately, the Elvish Union has a strict no Santa, no work policy. As soon as Santa was kidnapped, they all abandoned their posts. And good guys have loyal followers. Santa's just a no-good capitalist piggy slave driver. Providing all the milk and cookies anyone could want is hardly the action of a slave driver. Whatever he is, he's my meal ticket to getting my powers back. We better search the place. Maybe we'll find some leftover toys. I doubt it. This place looks cleaned out. And what's that, Cluck Cluck? You smell trouble? It's a little known fact that chickens have an amazing sense of smell, one that rivals the fiercest bloodhounds. I don't think that's true. Besides, their regular assortment of random encounter monsters, Cluck Cluck says he detects the presence of 12 bad little boys. The Yule lads, they've been eyeing on Granddaddy's Christmas kingdom for years. They'll be eyeing a new kingdom soon. A black eye. Again, crazy, isn't it? An antidote, okay. Got him. That's right. I didn't equip the new equipment. She smacked him. Ow! Ow! To make up for the two I missed. One more to go. Mistletoe! Because I reached the battle limit, that means I won't have to deal with any more random battles. unless I manually trigger them. See why I like this game though? It's nice, short, easy, and funny. They put a lot of thought into the dialogue. Uh-oh! And you all lad! Santa has abandoned you all. If you want any toys, you're gonna have to bow to us all. And you don't get any points for rhyming all with y'all. You rat! Santa has abandoned us. He's been kidnapped. No, I'm Dragon. Rat is over there. Huh? Hi there. With Santa out of the picture, we decided it was time to go global. And what's more global than China? Our Icelandic names were so hard to pronounce for the rest of the world, but everybody knows the animals of the Chinese zodiac. Wait, so that means one of your names is Chicken? Rooster, actually. Chicken would be better. Call yourselves whatever you want. Release the old jolly old man to us or perish. There's 12 of us and only 3 of you. You're the ones who's gonna do the perishing. Actually, the game engine only allows for 5 enemies at a time. 7 of you are gonna have to sit this one out. No fair! And the Yule Cat gets a spot in the roster, so technically only 4 of the Yule lads get to fight. 4 of you and a cat versus 1 of me? I like those odds. Don't forget about us. Uh-oh. Whoa! Poison! We beat them, boss! Can't we have a rematch with the other 7 Yule lads? No, that would be needlessly repetitive. Chestnuts! Now that you've been defeated and we've defeated you, thanks to a game engine limitation, you must tell us where Santa is. He's not here, I can tell you that much. Hey, how ridiculous would it be for us to hide Santa in his own workshop? Now you're gonna have to face the other 5 members of the Christmas League of Evil first. Give us the leftover workshop toys. We smashed them all to bits. Get out! Faced with the red-hot fury of Baba Yaga, the Yule lads flee the premises. Cthulhu, Krista, and Baba all head back to town, discouraged but not defeated, and a new day dawns. It is now Christmas Eve, the 8th. Good morning, boss! Cthulhu opens his eyes. This time he's not being smothered with a pillow. Can I ask you something, boss? This early in the morning? No, but it's about you. I'm listening. How'd you get your own game? Two, actually. There's also Cthulhu Saves the World. I've been trying to pitch developers on Baba Yaga's Poultry Tycoon, but nobody's greenlighting it. No wonder. That's a terrible name for a video game. Just look at Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Cthulhu is me, so it's awesome. Everybody likes saving things. And Christmas? Catching. So it's all about one big money grab where you pick popular words and string them together? Not quite. You need a great elevator pitch. Nobody wants to tycoon chickens, but a dating sim where everyone's a rooster or a chicken? That would sell. Well, and you could use the same portraits for all the chickens and save money on asset production. Nobody would even notice. That's right. The right people would notice. A catchy name, a non-existent budget, and a bizarre concept after your tickets to video game superstardom? But I want my video game to be good. Sorry, I wasn't listening. My agent just landed me a starring role in the new pachinko game. I'll be going now, boss. Good talk. I think Alyssa Saul from Cosmic Star Heroes in town. Maybe she could offer me some pointers. That's it for today. The voice from beyond demands you go to sleep. It is now Christmas Eve, the 8th. Cthulhu decided to go to the post office. It's very busy. Welcome to the post office. How can I help you? Are you hiring? Of course, Christmas time is always our busiest time, so we're always looking for part-timers. So what made you want to apply for the post office? I've always loved mail. Reading mail, moving mail, stealing mail. I've been stealing mail. Me too. I'm quite the mailophile. Always have been. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the team. Cthulhu has been hired by the post office. And now, just step by whenever you'll get some free time and we'll be sure to put your talents to good work. And here you go. Don't forget to wear the official uniform. Cthulhu got the enhanced unit. This armor for Cthulhu gives him the unstoppable buff at the start of combat. It is now Christmas Eve, the 10th. Cthulhu decided to spend more time with Crystal. Let's go get some ice cream. Cthulhu and Crystal go to the ice cream parlor. It is a cold day, so there aren't that many people here. This is my favorite place for ice cream. The designs are ultra cute and everything tastes amazing. Crystal's ice cream arrived, and it's 3 scoops of vanilla set up like a snowman. Cthulhu's ice cream is dressed up to look like a penguin. Bon appetit! The ice cream is eaten in silence. Not bad, but tormented souls are still the tastiest. Every Christmas day, my grandpa would take me here to celebrate a successful night of work. He's always order the pistachio ice cream in the shapes of a Christmas tree. He'd even do a bit of magic to make the star on the top twinkle. Just the thought that I might never see him again makes me feel, no, I can't even think about that. It's too awful. Crystal looks down like she's about to cry. Cthulhu's on the case. Santa's definitely getting rescued, and if you're lucky, he won't even be hideously maimed by them. That's an option? I didn't realize that was an option. Please tell me that's not an option. It's highly unlikely. 20%. 30% tops. You shouldn't worry about it one bit. I think talking to you isn't good for my mental stability. Duh! As a bonus for being the 100th customer of the day, the ice cream shop gives Cthulhu a special prize. Cthulhu gets a mystical cloak. This accessory for Crystal boosts her stats. It is now Christmas Eve, the 11th. Be right back, just heading to the bathroom. I'm back. So anyone in the chat, come on, speak up a bit more. Tell me what you think. Cthulhu decides to spend time with Baba Yaga. Hey boss, I want to show you something. Baba leads Cthulhu to a small hut in the outskirts of town. Ta-da! It's my house! Isn't it cool? It's just a hut. Now it's just a hut, but I've been working hard on it, and it won't stay that way forever. What do you have in mind? I'm going to turn into the world's first living chicken hut. So it's a hut that also clucks at you? That's weird. No, it's not for chicken. The hut itself will be part chicken. But why? Who would possibly want that? Who wouldn't? Oh, the loyalty of a chicken and the long legs of a chicken, all in the comfort of your own home. Just imagine it, boss. You wake up in the morning and your house has already laid an egg and made your breakfast. Or what if you want to travel? Just say the word to your house and it'll stand up and walk you there. I'm gonna make a fortune selling these things. And there's only one problem. I can think of a lot of problems, but which one do you have in mind? I only have a regular hut now. All my attempts to turn into a chicken hut have failed. That's where you come in. With your powers, we can crack this egg. What do you say? Infusing a chicken brain into a hut is such a bad idea that I can't help but want to participate. I'm in! Yay! Did you hear that? Cluck, cluck. We're gonna make him a chicken hut friend for you. After the discussion, Baba decides to clean up around the hut and discovers a useful piece of equipment hidden in the mess. Cthulhu got an eggy dress. The armor for Baba gives her bonus chicken power at the start of combat. It is now Christmas Eve, the 12th. Cthulhu decided to go to the assembly hall, where a meeting is already in progress. No, the 12th, as in it's Christmas Eve, the 12th, as in they're all stuck in every day is Christmas Eve until they get this sorted. Welcome everyone to this session of Cultist Anonymous. I'm your group leader, Rose Salin. Hi, Rose. Remember, this is a place free from blame and censor. If you feel comfortable sharing, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. The important thing is that you move at your pace. First order of business. Do we have any new members? All eyes turn towards Cthulhu. Yes, it is I, the great Cthulhu. Bow down and worship me. Hi, Cthulhu. No, Eric, no. It's not a Christmas every day pod. Santa's been kidnapped. And until he's saved, it's stuck on Christmas Eve. Glad to have you here, Cthulhu. And glad to have you here, Cthulhu. Now, I think I see another new face over there. Hi, Rose. My name is Bob, and I've been cult-free for almost a year now. Hi, Bob. That's wonderful to hear, Bob. I know everyone says that the first year is the hardest, but that's misleading. Every year is the hardest. I'm glad that you've chosen to come to our little organization. Everyone's family here. Wait a second. Did no one hear me? I'm Cthulhu. Hi, Cthulhu. Okay. Sorry, Eric. Okay. It's like this. Wait. Do you mean read slowly or talk slowly? Which one? That's it. Normally when I announce myself, that's it. Normally when I announce myself, people cower in fear, lose their minds, and become my abject slaves. That's not really our purpose here, Cthulhu. This is a safe place for ex-cultists to gather together and through our unique 12-step program, return to normality. I don't understand. And you don't have to. You're welcome to keep coming. The mere fact that you came today shows that you're ready to begin your own journey of healing. Cthulhu leaves the assembly hall, thoroughly confused. Cthulhu stopped by the mall and spies something. It fails to fill the void within him. Cthulhu gets a feather pestle. This weapon for Baba gives her bonus chicken power at the start of combat. It is now Christmas Eve, the 13th. I ran into an old friend of Granddad, and he thinks he has a lead on another member of the League of Christmas Evil. This is... I'm Blesnickle. Our lawyers have demanded that we edit the following conversation. Hey, Weren't you on popular TV show? I love popular TV show, especially when popular TV show does funny things. That wasn't actually me. That was a popular actor doing a popular TV character, pretending to be me. Hey, did you know that I was a different popular show? That I was on a different popular show? I am crap. Hold on. Better? I was on a different popular show. It was just the TV playing your other game in the background shot. Super easy to miss. What about me? Popular Chillers movie totally ripped me off. Our lawyers have okayed the rest of the conversation for public consumption. Spill the beans, Christmas hobo man. Where's the league hold up? I was in the land of sweets, having a nice chat with my friend the Nutcracker when an army of mice stormed the place. The Nutcracker fought bravely, but their numbers were too great. He shall never crack nuts again. That's horrible. Clearly the Mouse King is behind this. We must stop him. If we must, we must. Although, isn't the rat-filled dungeon typically the sewer dungeon? Sadly, we were unable to find an organic way of including a sewer dungeon in our Christmas-themed game. Please understand. Land of Sweets, I can't wait. We could turn our adventure into a game. Fight a rat, eat a candy cane, win a battle, drink some hot cocoa, level up, devour a candy bar. That's the spirit. No point in adventuring on an empty stomach. Ho, ho, ho! And Belsnickles has joined your party. It is now Christmas Eve, 14th. The Land of Sweets really is the best place for a wandering traveler like myself. Stone soup is so much better when the stones are gumdrops. The percent of chocolate concentration in the hills actually goes up and down with the passing of the seasons. You haven't lived until you eat winter dirt. That's far too dark for me. I prefer spring dirt. It's a light, milky chocolate with just a hint of hazelnut. Let's have a picnic. Not a chance. Candy gives me gas. My dietitian has me on a strict diet of tormented souls. Oh, and these are tasty. Here, have a bite, Cluck Cluck. So where is this so-called Rat King, Mouse King? That's what I said. Cluck Cluck said that she smells mice down the path that way. Let's go kill some giant mice like true RPG heroes. Insane, isn't it? Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Nope, nothing here. Uh-oh. Exterminate! Exterminate! We're gonna exterminate you, so watch out! What in the holly and the ivy is that thing? Our greatest creation, the Mouse Masher! For too long, we have suffered under the foot of an RPG heroes and that infernal nutcracker! We're more than just sources of easy XP. We have family and lives, and that nutcracker was the worst. Murder mice and nuts? There's nothing we can do but die. But by working together, we can pilot this massive mech and destroy you all. And Mouse Masher makes it sound like it's designed to mash mice. Patience, Cluck. You can have all the mashed mice you want when we're done here. Now, shall we do the... no, we shall do the mashing, not the other way around. You're going to have to change the name of that thing. Oh, and you would if I wasn't about to destroy it. You may be one of the deep ones, but we have learned power of our friendship on this island. It always works in those games. There are too many of us in this mech. We're not leaving. Actually, we're not even actually friends. I'm just here because you threatened us. My tail's stuck. Don't listen to them. They're just lighthearted from the lack of oxygen here. Enough talk. Let's do this. Power failing. Mouse friendship insufficient for continued operation. Total failure in 3, 2, 1. Squeak! I'm gonna ask you one time before I feed you to this girl's pet. Where is Santa Claus? The other 4 League of Christmas evil members never told me. Even they think we're just vermin. Not good enough. Dinner time, cluck cluck. The crazed eyes of Baba Yaga's chicken are the last thing the mouse sees before his mind mercifully shuts down. The eyes of a chicken. Who can say? There are only demons and friends here. It is now Christmas Eve, the 15th. I'm gonna miss Mr. Nutcracker. I journey to the land of sweet often to replenish my candy supply. You don't look like you have a sweet tooth. No, it's to give to the children of the world. Good children get candy. Bad children get hit with my switch. So you go around beating random people's children. I underestimated you. Just the naughty ones that deserve it. They all deserve it. I knew I recognized you. You came to my hut last year and started attacking me. Deserved it. I'll show you deserved it. Cluck cluck, attack! Cluck cluck shows no inclination of attacking. Even the chicken knows I'm right. Maybe I've been misreading this whole Christmas holiday. I'm all for the old guys beating up kids. And Santa's okay with this? Santa and I are actually close friends. It's true. Uncle and Blesnickel has been a permanent invitation for Christmas dinner at Granddad's house. And Santa's okay with the child abuse? As long as he doesn't have to do it himself, he has a reputation to preserve. It's a grave responsibility, but one I'm happy to bear. Come clean, you're saying you don't derive any pleasure from hitting kids with sticks? Blessico looks at Baba Yaga. Maybe a little. It is now Christmas Eve, the 16th. Let's go to the beach. Cthulhu decides to spend his day at the beach. Cthulhu decides to build a sandcastle. What starts as a simple structure made of sand quickly turns into a miniature representation of Rael, with all the horrors it entails. However, non-Euclidean space is still no match for the relentless lays of the harsh seas. The sand-based model of Rael crumbles into nothingness. The nothingness of the void. Surely nothingness is even more terrifying than something. No, really just a destroyed sandcastle. Sorry! Cthulhu decides to rebuild the destroyed structure further away from the water. The next visitor to this beach is going to have their mind blown when they see the majesty of my sad work. As night falls, Cthulhu returns home from his day at the beach. Cthulhu finds a package on the front door. The previous resident must have ordered something a long time ago and forgotten to change the address. Cthulhu got an aqua cloak. This accessory for crystal boosts ice damage. It is now Christmas Eve, the 17th. Cthulhu decides to go to the pet store. You look like a discerning individual. Can I interest you in a Pomeranian, a Shiba Inu, an Irma cat? I'm just browsing. Leave me be, feeble mortal, before I cause your brain to leak out your ears. The owner decides now's a good time to tidy up the other parts of the store. Cthulhu, is that you? Pause? What are you doing here? The Altarian slave traders caught me when I was separated from the rest of my crew. Simple transaction later, I ended up here. They've been injecting me with a drug that suppresses my powers, so I'm not able to break out myself. Please, you have to help me. What's in it for me? The satisfaction of helping out an alien in need? You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. I'm locked up in a cat cage. I don't exactly have a lot to barter with. You know what I want? No, you wouldn't. I would. The Altarian natural ears have been a holy relic in my family for generations, and I want them. No, that's non-negotiable. There has to be something else you want. Can you restore my power? I don't think so. Please be reasonable. When have I ever been reasonable? Fine, take them. Cthulhu got the cat ears. This item can inflict charm on an enemy. Now, come on and get me out of here. I'm not really feeling it today. Maybe next time. You squid brain, you squid brain old one, get back here! Cthulhu leaves the pet store. It is now Christmas Eve, the 18th. Cthulhu decides to spend his day at the Christmas Land graveyard. Many of the tombstones have holly wreaths placed in front of them. Candy canes are also a frequent occurrence. Cthulhu decides to read a few of the messages on the gravestone. Melinda and Greyland, first victim of the Great Winter Uprising of 2010, trampled to death by a horde of cyber elves. Godalab, Oz, and Damamon, beloved son, father, uncle, nephew, cousin, step-cousin, boyfriend, pen pal, chiropractor, and radiologist. Alpin Ors. In the end, he did not win. In the end was him. Teresa Tess, if we could have one more moment with you, we'd ask you what the Wi-Fi password was. Sander Lech, remember to put a few funny messages here before the game ships. Hiroki Smith, a lesson to us all. That lesson being to never spook a reindeer while standing within kicking distance. Cthulhu tires of reading the gravestone messages. Cthulhu sees a woman in a purple dress kneeling in front of a large tombstone. Cthulhu approaches a woman, but when she sees him, she runs off. Maybe if you return to the graveyard another day, you'd be able to talk to her. Next to one of the gravestones, Cthulhu sees a chicken laying an egg. Badly. Cthulhu got a rhine egg. This accessory for Baba boosts her poison damage. It is now Christmas Eve, the 19th. Cthulhu decided to spend some time with Crystal. Let's go back to the park. Cthulhu and Crystal return to the park with the giant Christmas tree. Something feels off. Look over there. A star at the top of the Christmas tree has fallen off. It's just lying there. Surely there must be something we can do, but the tree is so tall. This is nothing. Watch this. Cthulhu picks up the large ornament, then flies to the top of the Christmas tree and places it carefully on the back on the top. You can fly? These wings aren't just for show. Then why have we been walking everywhere? Flying would destroy the delicately crafted level design of the dungeons. You heard the narrator, maybe in the 3D remake. I've always wanted to fly. Come on, pick me up. I don't want to. Please, pretty please. Not happening. Do it, do it, do it. I'm leaving. I'll be your friend. Cthulhu tries to run away, but all escape routes are blocked. Maybe if I fly away. Jumping attack. You're throwing me off my balance. Get off. Cthulhu flies directly into the Christmas tree, knocking off several ornaments, including the star at the top. One of the ornaments that fell from the tree is actually a useful item. Cthulhu gets a hyperizer. This item will ensure hyper mode on the next turn for one ally. Ouch, 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 ouch. Serves you right for trying to jump on me. All our hard work ruined. Say, do you think you fly up there again and fix the star? Not a chance. I'm sorry, this week is almost over, and I don't have any leads on our next target. I'm at a loss. Nothing to report, boss. Foolish followers, you just need to have faith in the narrator's ability to come up with a contrived reason to keep this video game going. Just then, a flying reindeer comes crashing into the ground in front of you. Right on cue. Robbie the reindeer, what happened to you? The reindeer is bleeding heavily from several open wounds. It's terrible, just terrible, Snow Maiden. All of the reindeers have been locked up and are being treated horribly. We tried to fight back and escape, but I'm the only one who got out, and I'm afraid that they're treating the others even worse now. Who is responsible for this? It's the Mary and Lead. She's always been jealous of us reindeer for being Santa's preferred mode of transportation, and with him out of the picture, Mary and Lude? It's an undead skeleton horse. Try to keep up. And tentacled one, I beseech you, fly to my kinsmen, post haste, and rescue them from Mary Lude. I don't know about any rescuing, but it would be my pleasure to grind that skeleton into dust. But first, we need to treat your wounds. Forget about me. The longer you wait, the more torment the other reindeers will receive. Well, you see, the narrator only lets us do one major thing a day before telling us to go to sleep. It's a bother. And since we've already talked to you today, we're quite stuck. So just let me treat your wounds and we'll go fight the Maryland first thing tomorrow. Well, if you put it that way, then I must accept your kind offer. No, there's no time for pointless acts of kindness. We must go to sleep. Now! Actually, there is a little time left, so if you wanted to... No, I will not save a pointless NPC just because I have nothing better to do. But No buts. Now hop over to the free click and receive the care you urgently need sometime in the undisclosed future. And with that, the day finally draws to a close. It is now Christmas Eve, the 21st. Oh, my gingerbread. Why, just a few days ago, the reindeer lands were a beautiful paradise with flowers. Everything's been destroyed. It's like a bomb went off here. Nicely put, Cluck. Yes, it's a delightful wasteland, and we should thank the Merry Lord for her fine landscaping work. It does have a certain destructive flair to it if you squint at it really hard. Stop squinting! This place looks terrible! Remember, our goal is to defeat the Merry Lord and rescue Santa. What happens to the reindeer is of no consequence. I'm rescuing the reindeer. Of course you are. Just don't get in my way. Okay, I just love the dialogue in this game. Ow! Ow! That was ow! Da-da-da-da. Yeah, da 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 da. Whoa. Take that! Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Excuse me. Uh-oh. The locked-up reindeer are over there, along with Mary Laud. How did you like my handiwork, granddaughter of the Jolly One? How could you? How could I? How could I? Year after year, the Jolly One ignored me in favor of flying deer. I can fly. I can pull a sleigh. I could appear in Christmas cards and festive songs written about me. Actually, you do have some songs about you. None that have gone platinum. I hate to interrupt, but this wine fest, but I'm on a tight schedule here. It's time for you to disappear. I would have thought a fellow undead would understand. Oh, I'm not undead. Really? I was positive. Probably thinking of Breath of Death 7. Right. It's a common mistake. The undead heroes are in the other game. No joking? My other game and the undead game are usually bundled together, so it's an easy mistake to make. My apologies. Think nothing of it. Now it's time for you to die. Well, die again. I'll make sure it takes this time. Got him!
This cannot be! How can I have been defeated so easily?
It happens to the best of villains. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
It will take years for this land to regain its former beauty, but you can begin to atone by telling us where Santa is.
I know not. The other four, I mean 3 members of the Christmas League, keep his location a tight secret.
Grandfather, I will rescue you no matter what the cost. Where can we find the next League member?
Answer me! Oh, don't worry about that. It'll find you. Ha 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 ha!
And with that, Mary-Lod vanishes.
That was ominous.
What next, boss?
We should return back to town and prepare the fights ahead. Quickly, before the locked-up reindeer notice us and make us rescue them. Ahem! Fine, you can let them go free. I don't believe your Dark Lord, who is me. I can't believe your Dark Lord, who is me, is so benevolent. It is now Christmas Eve, the 22nd.
I haven't been able to find anything about the remaining League of Christmas Evil.
You worry too much. Take it easy. The Mary Lord said they'd be coming for us. Relax.
Relax? How can I possibly relax? Every day we don't rescue Santa, another day that Christmas doesn't come.
Is it really so bad to be in perpetual Christmas Eve? All the anticipation of presents without the crushing disappointment?
I'm with you, boss. I never get what I want for Christmas. That's because you two are on the naughty list. Your experience isn't indicative of everyone else. You're telling me that Cluck Duck doesn't deserve any presents? That can't be right. Chicken presents aren't really under Santa's jurisdiction. He has claws in his name. I shouldn't need a chicken claws just to get some presents for Cluck Cluck.
Hey, you 3, has this town always sounded this gloomy?
Now that you mention it, the carolers do sound less lively than normal. Could it be a potent?
Can carolers sense impending doom? Is that a power they have?
Yes, carolers can sense impending doom, just like cows can tell the weather.
Or maybe it's not that carolers can sense doom so much as they're part of it. That theory is so ridiculous. It must be true. It is now Christmas Eve, the 23rd. Everyone, I've decreed that we shall go caroling.
Cthulhu, you've managed to surprise me every day. Why, I do believe you're starting to pick up the Christmas spirit. I love to sing, boss. This'll be fun.
I remember my first night of caroling. Ugo had called a saber-tooth for the tribe, so everyone was in especially good spirit. We sang and sang and sang all night. It didn't even matter that fire hadn't been invented yet. Everyone was warmed by the singing. I've taken the liberty of preparing material for everyone. Here's your exquisite Elizabethan attire.
This dress is so fluffy, it doesn't have any chicken feathers in it, right?
And here's everyone's hymn book. I've taken great care in selecting Christmas carols that will suit each individual's vocal range. These songs, I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with this language.
I can't make sense of any of this.
That's because they're written in the ancient Ryhalian script. Don't worry, it's a phonetic language. You'll have it mastered in no time.
I'm not sure about this. Let's give it a try. Cthulhu's been so gracious in accepting the caroling tradition that the least we can do is meet him halfway.
Under Cthulhu's tutelage, the group participates and practices the first few songs in the hymn books until they feel confident that they can repeat them.
My tongue feels funny.
I have the strangest craving for sludge.
Are you sure we're singing these correctly?
You're doing marvelously. Now go home and practice today. And tomorrow, and in 2 days, we'll be ready for action. Everyone heads to their respective homes. Everything's going according to plan.
Cthulhu decides to order a baton to help him better conduct music. When it arrives, it turns out to actually be a weapon. Cthulhu has got a present one. This weapon for Crystal boosts the effectiveness of using items. It is now Christmas Eve, the 24th.
Hey, Tristan got her YouTube monetization back. Just a second, I gotta let her know. Oh, she probably already knows, but still, I'm gonna send her a congrats. Just a second. Anyway, more caroling. The night has arrived for Cthulhu and the others to go caroling. How was my little singing troupe? Did everybody practice like I told them? Every night, boss. Sadly, yes. I know it's just words, but I feel so dirty saying them. Like each word is a swear. I'm not so sure about this. We better just stick with the regular songs. Really? After I tried to embrace your customs, you're going to insult my native tongue, so? Maybe we should even go caroling. No, it's fine. We'll do it your way. That's better. Let's head to the first house. Cthulhu knocks on the door. The inhabitants there and look surprised to see him, but don't immediately slam the door screaming in terror. Christmas greetings, fellow mortals. We'd like to serenade you with a selection of Christmas hymns from the underwater city of Raya. Everyone, and like we practice. 1, 2, 3, go. And everybody's singing Santa, 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 glip, glip, glupka. The listeners stare in stunned silence for a long moment and then open their mouths. Cthulhu, Raya. Cthulhu, has this all just been a recruitment drive for new followers for your cult? Maybe. You have to turn them back. Now. Why? They're happier now. The man who opened the door is somehow drooling from both his mouth and both eyeballs. Turn them back now. Fine. You're no fun. There. You happy? Not until we get you to sing some actual Christmas carols. Crystal drags Cthulhu from door to door singing real Christmas carols. The people at the last house are so impressed with Cthulhu's singing, they give him a present. Cthulhu got a Fabergé egg. This accessory for Baba boosts her stats. I hope you've learned your lesson. Humans are easy to enslave with the right song. If you sing well, people give you if you sing well, people give you stuff. Don't mess with me when it comes to Christmas. It's now Christmas Eve, the 25th. Cthulhu decided to spend some time with Baba Yaga. Baba hands Cthulhu a flask full of boiling red liquid. Shake this vigorously, but don't spill any on your skin. Now the only thing I want to do is spill it on my skin. It's very explosive right now, so better not. Let me know when it changes color. It turned green. That shouldn't be happening. Try spitting in it. Now it's yellow. Oh, that should work. Quick, give me the flask. Cthulhu hands Baba Yaga the flask, which she then pours onto the side of her hut. That should do it. My hut should now have the brain of a chicken. It's not doing anything. Of course it's not doing anything. It's a hut. They don't do anything. But when we add chicken legs... And how are you going to do that? Chop off some chicken legs and stick them to the growing portion?
That's awful. Of course I'm not gonna murder a chicken just to get some legs. I'm developing a potion that should transform tree roots into chicken legs, but I haven't gotten it working yet. I'm hoping that since the hut now has a chicken brain, that mental energy will help to shape the legs into chicken legs. Mind over matter? Thanks for your help today, boss. Now what if I tried this?
Did your hut just lay an egg?
Cthulhu got a brown egg. It is now Christmas Eve the 26th. Cthulhu decided to spend more time with Baba Yaga. You've arrived just in time! I did it! My hut has chicken legs! Look at how pretty it is! Baba Yaga's hut indeed has chicken legs sticking out of the bottom. It is currently standing.
It looks like a chicken.
I know! It's gorgeous!
That's not what I said.
I haven't trained it yet. At the very least, I needed to sit and stand on command. Sit! The chicken leg hut does nothing. Come on, sit! Still nothing. The hut's appearance doesn't change, but it feels like the hut is acting as if it's superior.
Step aside. I'll make the chicken brain hut listen. Hey, hut! Sit down now or else.
The hut shuffles back and forth on its feet a bit, but we're standing in the same position as before.
I've done all I can do. It's up to you.
Maybe Cluck Cluck can try talking to it. Cluck Cluck? Cluck! The hut sits down. It worked! Cluck Cluck, again! Cluck! The hut stands up. Yes, Cluck Cluck, tell the hut to walk over there. Cluck! The hut walks over to the designated spot. Thank you, Cluck Cluck. Cluck! The hut takes a little bow. Standing, sitting, walking, it does it all. My chicken hut is fully operational.
You can't sell it though, since other people don't have a convenient chicken to act as a control mechanism.
That makes it one of a kind.
It's definitely unique, I'll give you that.
I think I'll take it out for a spin and see how it handles. Baba Yaga's hut lays another egg. Baba got a golden and Cthulhu got a golden egg. This item boosts chicken power. It is now Christmas Eve, the 27th. Cthulhu wakes up on the sound of to the sound of silence. Cthulhu, it's horrible. Everybody's gone. It's a snowman and land out there. Not everybody. I'm still here. I mean the NPCs, the townsfolk, they're all gone.
Guess that's it for the relationship building, and I was having so much fun having pointless conversations with losers.
No, there are plenty of pointless conversations yet in store for you.
Fatigue!
It doesn't feel like this is the end game. This may only be a temporary setback. The city feels so empty without the sound of carolers singing. And we can make our own carols. I really think we should stick to the time-tested classics. I'll start. Chickens love Christmas. Chickens they do. Bok, bok, bok. Christmas, bok, bok, bok. Presents. I'll go next. Toss out the candy. Look for the kid. When they grab the candy, you hit their shin. Please stop.
My turn. Cthulhu, Cthulhu, we all love Cthulhu. He sleeps in Rio, and when he wakes, our flesh will burn, and we will learn the joy of Christmas Day.
What on earth did that have to do with Christmas?
Joy of Christmas Day, flesh burning, Cthulhu. How can I make this any clearer?
I thought it was a neat song, boss.
At least someone here appreciates quality music. Yeah! I don't think anyone's coming to attack us today, so let's turn in early.
Sleepy time! It is now Christmas Eve, the 28th. Cthulhu wakes up feeling cold, even for him, and Cthulhu always feels cold.
I feel cold even for me, and I always feel cold.
That's what I just said.
Don't steal my lines.
The city streets are frozen over, and the whole place reeks of death. The Fifth League of Christmas Evil member must be out there somewhere waiting for us. But who can it be? Allow me to explain. Ah! Cluck Cluck! You're talking? In this dimension, chickens talk. A happy coincidence in otherwise miserable world. This dimension? You have been brought to a pocket dimension that mirrors the world you know, but it's emptier, darker, eviler, and yes, a little chickenier. The people you know and love remain safe, but only if you are able to prevent this dimension from spilling into reality. How do we do that, Cluck Cluck? You must defeat the ruler of this world, Bell, before it grows too powerful for this dimension to contain. Bell must be the fourth member of the League of Christmas Evil.
spell is the world ender. He will ring the note that will shatter existence if given the opportunity. Beware the carolers and their song. Each accursed note that they chant grants Bell more and more strength. If Bell becomes too powerful, the world will be destroyed, and there's nothing anyone can do to be able to stop it.
Not on my watch. Nobody destroys the world except me.
Let's do this. Thank you for your help, Cluck Cluck. I live to serve, little miss.
And with that, I'm going to end it for tonight.
So yeah, how was it? Pretty crazy, huh?
If anyone's, yep, I knew you would enjoy it. I knew you enjoyed Ingrid. It's just bonkers, isn't it? Okay, tell me, who's your favorite character so far? I want to know who your favorite characters are before we sign off. Yep, Cthulhu is just crazy. But besides Cthulhu, who's your favorite of the other three? I kind of like Baba Yaga. She's definitely more of that traditional anime girl character. Yeah, I thought so. All right, everyone. See you more tomorrow as I'll be diving back into this. See you guys then.